There we go, everyone. I'm just waiting for the screen behind the camera just to catch up, just to make sure that we are live. Yeah, I think we're all live. So very, very warm welcome. We're just about to start our solo club style tutorial. This is a beginner's tutorial. So we're going to spend about 45 minutes looking at the first few basic steps. Now, for those of you that are joining me live, you're very, very welcome to make a comment or ask me a question. Just type it in the chat box. Takes about 30 to 45 seconds delay, and then I will see that on the screen behind the camera. If you've not done any cha-cha-cha at all, this is club style. So this is like a nightclub salsa kind of cha-cha. So it's not ballroom cha-cha. I teach both, but this one is the nightclub style. So we're going to be a little bit more flat-footed, a little bit more funky, a little bit more groovy, not so prim and proper and big straight legs as you see on the ballroom cha-cha. Okay, health and safety first. Make sure you have a little area that you can dance in if you want to join in. If not, if you just want to watch, that's fantastic. But if you are going to move around, make sure you've moved all your obstacles out the way. Make sure you have something sensible on your feet for the floor that you are on, so you're not going to slip over. And we will make a little start. So let's go through the timing, okay? I'm going to move quite quickly because, as you can see in the title of this video, this is lesson 3. I did lesson 1 in 2020 in the first lockdown. We did lesson 2 last year in 22, but I've gone a lot over a lot of the basics. So I'm going to move just a fraction quicker and not so much explaining, more doing and more music. So let's look at our basic step. We're going to use 8 counts, lots of visual signals, and I'm going to have my back to you as much as possible because it's easier to work it out from behind. Okay, so I'm going to step on my right foot on the 1 count. I'm going to step forwards on my left foot, 2. I'm going to rock back on this one, 3. And I'm going to make a little shuffle step backwards. Cha, cha, cha. Okay, let's do that again. Stepping on the 1. Going forwards on the 2. I'll replace the weight on the 3 underneath you. And then shuffle back. Cha, cha, cha. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing backwards. So my right foot is going to rock back, my left foot is going to lift and replace, and then I'm going to shuffle forwards. Cha, cha, cha. Let's move it again. 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Now I'm going to do that on the diagonal so you can just see me from another angle. Always good when you're watching things on YouTube to see from different angles. Very hard to look at the feet and everything. I always see that when I'm looking at other presenters on YouTube, especially with dance tuition. It's very difficult to take it all in at once. So think about your posture. We don't want to be hunched over, but we're not sort of upright and straight-legged. We're relaxed and we're soft-kneed, but I do want to make sure that my shoulders are sort of down and my arms are up for the balance. So I'm going to step on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Now the nightclub style cha-cha. Okay, this is coming from our salsa dancing. All right, dance in a lot of the salsa clubs combined in the big salsa family of dances. So the music is Latino. Okay, now I have to obey the YouTube instructions and not play anything that is unlicensed. So the music that I have here for this session isn't the most interesting, although I'm eternally grateful to the people that do record the license-free music that can be used on YouTube. However, if you look in the link below in the description, you'll find a link to some really great playlists on Spotify, some of them mine, but it's really good if you can try and listen to some of this music if you like the idea of cha-cha and you want to get more into the music that's a little bit more traditional. But this one is great. It's fine to be used on YouTube. 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3. Cha cha cha. 6, 7, cha cha cha. I face the corner so you can see. Cha cha cha. 6. Cha cha cha. 2. Cha cha cha. 6. To the front. To the other corner. Back step, cha cha cha. Forward step, cha cha cha. Back step, cha cha cha. 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 6, 7. To the front. Now, let's add on. Take a little look. Side step. Step, step, cha cha cha. Step, step. Cha cha on the spot, and then side step. Cha cha cha. Cha cha cha. Cha cha cha. Forward step. One more. To the corner. Twice. To the front. Other corner. Do it twice. Come back to the front. Do it twice. To the side. Cha cha cha. Basic step. To the corner, last time. Last one. Okay, so that was also our warm-up, okay, just to get us nice and loose and relaxed. So if you have any questions, do pop them there in the chat. I can see we have about 3 people watching, which is fantastic. Thank you so much for joining me. I am going to just push on, okay? So let's go on to another step, okay? We just did that side step, and just in case you couldn't see it or hear it with the music, I went out, replace, cha, cha, cha. I went again, out, replace, cha, cha, cha. So you want to kind of find your spot in the room, okay? Wherever you're standing in the room, work out where you are, and you're going away from that spot and then coming back to it, okay? You're going forwards, come back, come back, or you're going side, come back. So you're coming back to your center. So we're going out, replace. When I say replace, it means that the move here, it didn't move off the spot. I didn't travel away from that. I just lifted the weight, put it back down. So I went out, replace, cha-cha on the spot. Now I'm going to overemphasize the steps, okay? I know it's hard when you're watching something on YouTube and you might be on a very small device and you can't quite see what the presenter's doing. So I'm going to overemphasize my feet coming up and down off the floor. I wouldn't normally be that clumpy and that stompy, but just so you can see the exact steps. Out, replace, cha, cha, cha. Out, replace, cha, cha, cha. Slow, slow, quick, quick, quick. Slow, slow, quick, quick, quick. Or 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. I like to use different ways of saying to you the rhythm. So whether it be with the numbers that correspond to the steps, going to the music, whether it be with slows and quicks, or names of places that I can put my feet on the floor. Every different method that something will suddenly give you a light bulb moment and you'll say, that works for me. And whatever that might be, whether it's numbers, slows, quicks, or whatever, then you try and say that in your head so that you can then keep the rhythm. Now, that rhythm's not going to change for the moment. We're going to keep that basic step. We're going to cross it behind. So face the front. And see, you're looking at my back. But I'm going to use that same thing. Slow, slow, quick, quick, quick. Slow, slow, quick, quick, quick. Step, replace, cha, cha, cha. Step, replace, cha, cha, cha. Or 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. It's a small cross behind, and I'm pretty much on the angle of the corners, slight diagonal here. So I'm going 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Now, if you have a little bit more space and you want to make those steps bigger, please do so. Just be conscious of your obstacles. 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Okay, let's put all 3 steps together. We've got the forwards and back. We've got the side, outward side, and then come back in, side step. And then we've got the little cross behind. So I'm going to go with the forwards and back first. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7. Now the side. 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7. Now the cross. Back, rock, cha, cha, cha. Back, rock, cha, cha, cha. 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. I'm going to put the music on. It's always best with the music. We'll try and do about 4 of each one, okay? I'll call them out. Just try and copy what you can. Let's go with a different song. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Basic step. Cha, cha, cha. Back step. 2 more. Last one. To the sides. Cha, cha, cha. And again, 4 more. Cross it behind. Look in the corners. Make it bigger if you have space. Basic. Need 2 more. To the side. Last two. Cross it back. And get an arm out. And it's soft. Last two coming up. From the top. From the top. Two more basics. Last one. Here we go, to this side. Last two. Cross it back. Back step, cha-cha-cha. Back step, cha-cha-cha. Back step. Keep going again. Here we go, basic to the front. Now watch the change. Basic step, face the corner. Do one more. Now the next one I'm going to move across. Take a look. Cha-cha-cha, back step, cha-cha-cha. Two over here. On my third one, I'm going to move across. Cha-cha-cha, back step, cha-cha-cha. Let's just look at that little cross from one side to the other. So I'm taking the basic step. Let's do it in this corner. 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and actually that's the last one I want to do in this corner. I then do the forwards basic. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now I'm going to angle my body as I do the back step. Okay, and off I go to the other side. 6, 7, 8, and 1. Let's do that again. Basic. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 6, 7, 8, and 1. Half a basic cha-cha back. Walk to the other side. Keep the rhythm going. 2, 3, 4, and 5. 6, 7, 8, and 1. 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1. So your right foot and your left foot, 6 and 7, and the 8 and 1, which is the cha-cha, is going to see you go from one side to the other in both directions. Let's do it again from here. 2, 3, 4, and 5. I've got to step back anyway. 6. Now I look over here for the 7, and I look to the corner again. 8 and 1. Finish the rotation. Let's do it from this side, just that one on its own. 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's facing the corner. Now I go across. 6, 7, 8, and 1. Doesn't matter if your feet aren't perfect. They don't have to be in the exact place. The fantastic thing about club style cha-cha, it's a freestyle dance. It's a nightclub dance. It's done with all of the flavors and the enthusiasm, as much or as little as you want to put in. If you prefer to be quite grounded and quite bouncy, that's up to you. If you're dancing in heels, you might want to be a little bit more upright. But we don't have to be as specific as when we're doing our ballroom cha-cha. So when we do ballroom cha-cha, all of our ballroom and Latin dances from the international world are standardized, which means we are all trying to achieve the exact same foot placement, the exact same hip position, the way we extend our arms. Everything is standardized, and we're all trying to achieve the same look. So when you look on a ballroom and Latin competition dance floor, and you think, why does everybody look the same apart from a different coloured dress? It's because that's what they're all trying to achieve. So in our social dancing, that goes out the window. You're enjoying the dancing. You're enjoying the flavour of the music, the flavour of the type of dance. If you love the cha-cha, you put in your body rhythm. You put in, if you've done some, I don't know, you've done disco dancing in the past, whatever it is that you have in your sort of armory of dance moves. You might have been into your 70s disco and all of that. That's fantastic. Our cha-cha-cha has a genre called boogaloo, which was very prevalent in the 70s, and that took all of the kind of funk and soul and the disco dance flavors, and it put it with the Latino rhythm, and it had this beautiful music. I wish I could play it on YouTube. YouTube will give me a strike for playing that, but if you look in my cha-cha playlist, have a look for some boogaloo, have a look for some of the fantastic music from the 70s. It combines the funk and the soul, and it's wonderful because you can really groove, and you're like, yeah, I'm in a nightclub, this is fantastic. Oh, no, I'm doing cha-cha, brilliant, off we go. Some fantastic steps. One of my favorite parts of the cha-cha rhythms is looking at the boogaloo steps. Now, let us move on, okay? Let us move on. We have now 4 steps. We've got our forwards and back. We've got our forwards and back when we're looking into the corner and we know how to change from one corner to the other. We've got our side step and our cha-cha-cha, and our side step here with the cha-cha-cha. And we've got our little cross behind, cha-cha-cha, cross behind, cha-cha-cha. All of those so far have the same rhythmic pattern. Slow, slow, quick, quick, quick. Slow, slow, quick, quick, quick. Or 2, 3, cha-cha-cha. 6, 7, 8, and 1. This next step is going to break that pattern, and I'm going to do 4 cha-cha-chas in a row. It's going to feel like it's quite fast, okay? So this is how I'm going to break it down for you. Imagine you're just standing there on the spot, and you're like a runner, and you're going to do a little run on the spot, okay? Then we'll tidy it up and we'll make it look like a cha-cha step. So I'm going to literally be doing run, 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 cha-cha-cha, 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 cha-cha-cha. Okay, so that's the idea. So there's no slow, slow. There's no back step. There's no side step. We're cha-cha-ing on the spot 4 times over. Now to make it look a little bit more like a cha-cha step, I'm going to cross my feet over. Now if this is too much to start with, leave the cross out. It's your dance and you're following along with these videos as much or as little as you want. Okay, so if I go too fast, just hit pause, turn me off, go back to an easier video. All the links are below in the description on YouTube. So you can have a look at my earlier playlist. You can have a look at the slower classes. You can pick and choose whatever you want. Plenty of stuff on the playlist there. Now I'm going to cross this foot over. Cha, cha, cha. Now I'm going to do the other one. Bring the back foot to the front. Cha, cha, cha. Switch it again. Run, run, run. Run, run, run. Run, run, run. And run, run, run. Now, if I keep doing that without making the adjustment and making it look like a proper cha-cha step, I would actually keep moving forwards. And there's only so far forwards we can all go before you're either in the screen or the TV and I'm out of the window, okay? So, to make it the cha-cha step proper, I'm actually going to pull back a little bit on the third part of the cha-cha-cha. So the cha-cha-cha, okay? I'm going to go cha, cha, cha. I pull that slightly back. Cha, cha, cha. I drag it slightly back. I do bring my backside back a little bit, but I'm trying not to stick it right out in the air. I'm going to go sideways for you so you can see this. I go cha, cha. There's the weight at the back. And then this one, cha. Pull it in. Cha, cha, cha. 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 There we go. Cha, cha, cha. That's how we stay on the spot and don't drift forwards. You've got to remember, this would normally be dancing in a busy nightclub. Okay, you've got lots of couples dancing around you. You're dancing with your partner. This type of dance is the part where we call it footwork. Okay, this is where you're letting go of your partner and you're dancing in front of them and you're doing your own funky moves. Okay, so you don't want to drift too far and crash into your partner, forwards or back. You don't want to go too far to the side and crash into somebody else's partner, another couple. So you've got to be aware of your surroundings, and this is how we end up staying roughly in our own space. Okay, I'm going to keep facing this way just so you can see it. Cha, cha, cha. Cha, cha, cha. Now I'm actually going to, just let me take my jumper off, getting warm now, but also you're going to be able to see the twist in the body. So I want you to use your waist. Think about this twisting motion, okay? Twisting. All right, I'm going to use my core. Twisty, 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 okay? So stand here. Twist, twist, twist. Keep the head and shoulders facing the front. Keep this bit a little bit more facing the front. And just check that you can move and twist. Okay, think of a twist. Ooh. Okay, now I'm going to try and do that whilst I'm doing this step. So take my right foot across. Twist, twist, pull back. 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 Okay, that's the idea. Now this step's called a Susie Q. Okay, Susie Q. So we're going to add the timing in. So imagine we're doing our basic step. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Basic step is done. Always like to put basic step in, gets our rhythm, gets us going, we know what's going on. Left foot's going to come across first. First Susie Q. 2 and 3. Next one. 4 and 5. 6 and 7, 8 and 1. Basic step. 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1. 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7. Here we go. 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1. 2, 3. Cha cha cha. 6, 7. Here we go. Twist, twist, twist. Twist, twist, twist. Twist, twist, twist. Arms up. 2, 3. Cha cha cha. And so on. Arms are up for balance. Okay. Yes, it does make it look nicer than being down here. But if I actually have them down here, I'm probably going to stumble over. So it's just enough little space underneath the armpit. Let the armpit breathe. Okay, now guys probably want to have their hands a little bit more down here. So imagine you're sitting in an armchair, got a nice big thick armchair, and your palms are a little bit more flat, a little bit more at a right angle here. Okay, ladies, you want to be a little bit more up here. Imagine that you're floating down from the sky, floating down, and you're a little bit more of a W shape. Okay, so a little bit more feminine there, a little bit more masculine here. Okay, now if you're dancing in the opposite role, I lead and I follow. I dance in the ladies role and in the guys role all the time, especially as I'm teaching and leading. I love dancing both. You can take the elements of both and you can put the masculine and the feminine energy into any of your dancing. It's entirely up to you. But just from a point of styling, we would normally say that our followers are a little bit more on the feminine side and our leaders are just going a little bit more with the masculine styling, so that's here. But it's entirely up to you. You put in the energy that you want. So I'm going to get that basic step and I'm going to do the Susie Q's and we're going to do that with the music. So that's adding here. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3. Cha cha cha. One more basic. Here we go. We'll do a few of those. 2 more basics. Get ready. Left foot coming over. Two more basics. Last one. Get ready. We're going to do 8. Left foot coming over. we go again. You can put a spring in your step. If you're feeling that music, cha-cha-cha, step. We're going to face the corner so you can see a different angle. Here we go, Susie Q's. Basic step. Here we go, face the front. Four Susies, just four. Basic step. Here we go, last four Susies. And we pause. Okay, do grab your water. I'm just going to check the screen just to make sure we don't have any chats that I need to answer. Okay, anyone got any questions? If you're watching, do type something in the chat. I'm just checking. I've got a screen there, screen there. There's a little bit of a delay between the two. So, on salsa previously, you would have been encouraged to get quite a bit of twist on those Susie Q's. We actually have less in the cha-cha than we do in the salsa. So in the salsa, I would be very twist, 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 twist. In the cha-cha, it's a little bit less, okay? Just a little bit less, all right? So I'm going more twist, pull, twist, pull, twist, pull, twist, pull. I like to emphasize the kind of grounded and more funky and groovier side. Like I say, I'm a big fan of the boogaloo, so that brings me a little bit more down to like kind of, yeah, you know, really cool. I'm walking down the street, everything's going on. I mean, I'm not cool, but the point is I'm trying to be cool, okay? So that's where it's a little bit like, yeah, I'm in the nightclub, woo! Okay, that's going on, and I think I'm really cool. So I'm a bit more down, a bit more grounded, and that's the emphasis. As opposed to, if I was doing cha-chas in ballroom cha-cha, I'd be up here, okay? My legs are going straight, cha, cha, cha. Okay, we're really emphasizing that. Even if we cross over, we cross with a straight leg and we're going cha, 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 cha. And it's all very upright and straight and it's all very prim and proper, yes? So kind of freed from that with the club style. We're going to put all of it together, whole thing from the top. We have done the forwards and back. We've done the forwards and back into the corner and we've changed from one corner to the other. We've done the side basic. We went out to the side and the cha, 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 out to the side. Okay, little note on that. I'm leaning like I'm kind of, yeah, again, like I'm trying to be really sort of like down and earthy. So I'm like down, cha, 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 and down, cha, cha, cha. If the music was really funky, I would like be doing the rib pops, like poppity pop, poppity pop. Oh, Neil! Oh, thank you so much for joining us. Okay, have a lovely evening. Thank you for your little chat message there. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. So yeah, I'm kind of getting funky with it. Okay, so here we go. We have the side basic and a cha 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 and a side basic and a cha cha cha. We have the little cross behind and a cha cha cha, cross behind and the cha cha cha. Here we go. And then the last step we had was the Susie Q's. So I'm going to guide us through it all. Let's put the music on. Let's do it all with the music. And let's see where we get to. Basic step coming up first. Roll the shoulders, look cool. 5, 6, 7, and go 1, 2, 3, cha cha cha. 6, 7, cha cha cha. Cha cha cha. Nice and basic, cha cha cha. With some bouncing. And head to the corner. Do 2. That's 1. Travel. One full one in the corner. Next one I travel to the front. Give me 2. Last one. Side basics. Lean it out. Cha cha cha. Cha cha cha. Cha cha cha. You can pump the chest if you feel like it. Two basics. Turn those toes out slightly. Cross behind. Cha cha cha. Back step. Cha cha cha. Two basics. Last one, and the Susies. We're going to do 4, 6, 7, 8, and 1. 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8, and basic. From the top to the corner. Then we travel across. Travel to the center. 2 basics. To the sides. Eight and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7. Give me 2. 2 basics. Crosses behind. Last 2. 2 basics. Here we go. Susie's coming up. Woo! That was good timing, wasn't it? Okay, so we've only got a few minutes left. I said I was going to do about 45 minutes, so I think we've done quite a bit. I want to show you one more step, okay? And don't forget, you can pause this, you can change the YouTube settings, you can rewind it, and you can do it nice and slowly, okay? And then you can look on the other playlist. I have linked in the playlist below where I've got cha-cha practice sessions and all sorts in there. So just have a good old route around through all the different playlists. And if you want to head over to the website, you're more than welcome to. Remember, I have thousands and thousands of full 45-minute and 1-hour classes in the video library. We've been recording that for the last 3.5 years, so there's absolutely loads in there. You can join me live on Zoom on Sunday nights and Monday nights through my members library and the live Zoom classes. I'm doing lots of beginners, ballroom, Latin, salsa, there's all sorts in there. So again, just have a little look through if you fancy it and you actually want to have a proper Zoom class so that I can see you, you can see me, we can actually have full-on live conversations, more so than just the YouTube chat message, you see. So it's always nice to actually see people face to face, even though it's virtually. Let's do one more step. We're going to give you the right turn, okay? Now, pay attention because we're going to do a full turn and you're going to come back to where you started. So a little bit difficult because you're going to be like, where's she going? And when you start turning around and look at the back of the room, it all goes wrong, okay? So take a little look. 1, 2, 3, cha, cha, cha. Back, step, cha, cha, cha. We've got 2 halves in that bar, the front half and the back half. I'm going to take what is the front half and do that as I'm going around. So I'm going to do left, right, cha, 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 all around in a circle. So I'm going to go from here, left, right, cha, cha, cha. The first half of the bar, all the way around. And once I'm done, back, step, cha, cha, cha. I finished the second half of the bar. Let's do that again, okay? I'm going around. So I'm here. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And don't worry if you're not all the way around. Doesn't matter. Just get as close as you can. 6, 7, 8, and 1. Basic step. Cha, cha, cha. Back step. Here we go. Left, right. Cha, cha, cha. Back. Cha, cha, cha. Basic step. Cha, cha, cha. Back. And here we go. Left and right and a cha, cha, cha. Back, step, cha, cha, cha. If you've gone dizzy, turn yourself to the left. When we dance, we try to do things to the right and left as evenly as possible. Less chance of us going dizzy. And also when we move on to more advanced things and the turns are a lot faster, we introduce spotting, which is a technique that you can use to focus your eyes and your head. And again, it reduces the risk of dizziness. We don't have time to cover all that today. It's just a short introductory lesson. So we're going to add that right turn on after we've done all the other steps. Okay, so I'm going to put the last song on for tonight. Okay, and we will dance all the steps that we've done. Let's go here. Adding a little step tap at the beginning. From my boogaloo, take a look. 5, 6, 7, and 1. Tap, 2, tap. Like in a nightclub. 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go do single, single, double. Single, single, double. Single, single, double. Single, single, double. Basic step coming up. 1, 2, 3, cha cha cha. 6, 7. To the corner. Travel across. Center. 2 to the front. 5 basic. Cha cha cha. Last 2. 2 basics. Cross it behind. Two more. 2 basics. Here we go. 4 Suzy cues coming up. Basic step. Do 2. We do the Suzy's again. Get ready. Here we go. Left foot coming up. Basic. 1 more. Right turn. Here we go. Cha cha cha. Step. Cha cha cha. Back step. Let's give it another go. Right turn. Can we make it shorter now? 1 basic. 1 corner. Next corner. To the side. Cross it behind. 4. Susie, straight away. Take a look. Basic step. And a right turn to finish. Woo. Wow, we got a lot in there, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. We would normally have a nice stretch and cool down at the end of each class, but like I say, it's just a little taster tutorial, so do make sure you go and drink plenty of water. We didn't do anything too energetic. I hope you've enjoyed it. All the links are below for anything else, information, how to contact me. Have a little look at my website. Lots more playlists on the YouTube playlist section. And I wish you all a very, very, very have a lovely restful part of the rest of your evening after all of that lovely sweaty cha-cha-cha. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.